Y'all, the feds just dropped more information on Diddy's crimes, and this particular dump allegedly involves information on Diddy's adopted daughter, Ava Baloney. So, the feds finally spilled the tea on Ava and what really happened when she disappeared from the scene. Now, remember back in 2020 when Diddy was all over the place announcing Ava's adoption? Then, out of nowhere, she just vanished, like she was never there. Well, it turns out that there's a whole lot more to the story, and it looks like Diddy might have been mixed up in some very horrible business with Ava. But get this, people are saying that the raid by Homeland Security might have had a lot to do with Ava. A big chunk of Diddy's federal indictment allegedly centers around her. And y'all won't believe the wild claim.
Ava, bro. Why would why would this man? Y'all put your cash up in the comments, man. Y'all know how to do it. Also, if y'all want to join the $1,000 giveaway, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel and go follow me on Instagram at 200_acres in the giveaway. We'll be doing the giveaway live on this channel October 22nd. You don't want to miss it, but I know you see something wrong with this. Just looking at this, something ain't right. Anybody who got a good spirit in them notice something ain't right. You feel me? But let's look at the video, bro. Like, Diddy, bro.
About what Diddy supposedly did, because this will shock you to your core. All right, y'all, hold on to your seats, because this Diddy drama is just spiraling into the most horrible stuff in history. We've all seen the accusations piling up, with Homeland Security raiding his properties over those trafficking allegations, and the feds eventually moved in and got an indictment against him. But here's the plot twist. What happened to Diddy's adopted white daughter? Yeah, you probably forgot all about her. A couple of years ago, back in 2020, when all the C stuff was going down, right? Diddy made a big announcement about adopting her, and then, just like that, she vanished from the public eye. It's almost like she never existed in the first place. So while everyone was busy talking about his latest scandals, nobody's asking the real question: where is Ava? And let me tell you, things are only getting more suspicious, but it looks like the feds just cracked the case. Back then, we didn't think too much about it because it was a time when people were mostly just online, and we didn't have all the info that we do now about Diddy. Sure, there were whispers here.
Honestly, I wanna hear her speak up. I wanna hear what, like, if she got something to say, like, where is she? But a lot of stuff, we can hear her speak, bro, that'll crack a lot of codes. You hear me?
There, and mostly about him being on the DL, but that's his personal life. There's nothing illegal about wanting men. Now, at the time, it just seemed like he was having consensual relations with younger men, not boys. So no one really batted an eye, but y'all, with what we know about him now, y'all, it's enough to make your skin crawl. Every new lawsuit coming out just shows the even darker side of Diddy. But Cassie's lawsuit, it painted Diddy as a monster who mistreated her in every single way possible. Then you have Little Rod, who not only alleged that Diddy SA'd him, but also claimed he tried to pimp him out to other industry men. But the real mess started when Homeland Security raided his homes in LA and Miami over suspicions. That's when it became very clear that we were dealing with something serious. Up until that point, all the lawsuits were civil, no criminal charges in sight. But when the feds step in and do a full-on raid, then you know they've got some major dirt on him. But this just isn't another scandal, it's a whole other level of something else. After the raid, Diddy's lawyers came out to slam the feds and claim that they were just piling on Diddy and trying to cause drama for him and ruin his public image. His lawyers said this unprecedented ambush paired with an advanced, coordinated media presence leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs, and it's nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. Well, a federal officer replied to this and said, "We believe that there is a disturbing history of trafficking. We are responding to concrete, detailed, explicit allegations. This is not random. We didn't just choose his name out of the hat. with allegations that we're following up on. Well, things have definitely progressed since then, and Diddy is now in the custody of the feds. He requested for bail, offering to pay $50 million, putting up his house and his mom's house is up as collateral. But he still got refused and was ordered to remain in custody. This put into perspective just how dire the situation is. The first indictment document they released was bad enough, but then they just dropped an update. Y'all, Diddy was a menace, if this is all true. One of the updates included something on Ava Baroni, and unfortunately it looks like her experience with Diddy was not exactly sunshine and rainbows like we had hoped, because the feds are painting a very horrible picture. Let's rewind back to 2020. Remember when Diddy hopped on Instagram Live to reveal that he had adopted a white girl named Ava? He had her on there introducing herself and talking about being adopted by him. The whole thing was very random but very sus as well. It left everybody confused, questioning what was really going on. It was like she was on the block, being sold or something, talking about she's a Scorpio. But fast forward to now with all this new drama coming to light, and the mystery surrounding that moment just keeps getting murkier. Like, what was really going on?
My name's Ava. I'm a Scorpio.
No. What's your last name?
Ava Combs.
What's your other last name?
Ava Baroni.
Eva Baroni Combs? Yes, it's breaking news. Diddy adopted a white.
That looked like he auctioned it. I ain't even gonna lie, it looked like an auction. Like, it's like an inside thing. You know, he got her on there. My name is Ava. I'm a Capricorn. Why she gotta say that? I'm a Capricorn. What? Why? There's probably some people in there looking like, all right, I might throw him this much. I might throw him that much. It's weird. It's weird. And like I say, bro, one thing, I got a soft spot for kids, man. When you mess with kids, bro, like, I'm actually gonna start a non-profit for child trafficking, like to give to child trafficking organizations. I'm gonna start a nonprofit for that. I got a passion for that. I want to raise like millions of dollars a year to give to that agenda to save kids that could possibly be like this kid. You know what I'm saying? But if he did anything to that little girl, bro, like Diddy, I promise you, he gonna reap everything he put out there. That's all I'm gonna say. He gonna reap it for real. That's just that. He gonna be under hell. You feel me? He gonna reap everything he sold, man. That's just that, man.
I want you to tell them the story about how I adopted you. But you still have beautiful parents but you're my child also. But please tell the story.
So, I was on the streets, and then Papa Combs decided that he would like to be a caring man. So then he saw me and decided to pick me up and said to come inside and play with his kids.
Hey, that's like a little bit like borderline suspect. I don't want nobody, we want to get it clear. I adopted you like Madonna adopted kids and everybody else adopted kids, Charlize Theron, everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So play with the kids.
Bro, this is so weird. But I just seen the comment said that she memed help at 6:17. We're gonna go back and see. All right, look. All right. Just look at her. I don't know because I haven't seen it. I just seen the comment. I'm gonna look again.
Everybody's ever adopted Sandra Bullock. I adopted you because I felt that you could, enjoy also having a black parent to take care of you and help you out. So just clarify it because it's crazy out here online. So play with the kids. I got permission from your mother. Say all of that. It's crazy out here.
I didn't see it, but
6 months old.
6 months.
And then 4 of us. I offered to come over.
Yeah. And it's 8 of them, 3 on tones. Come on.
Back then, we thought Diddy was doing a nice thing by adopting a child during the pandemic when the kids needed all the love they could get. But now people are side-eyeing him for all sorts of reasons. And that adoption video seems pretty strange in hindsight. And here's another major red flag. Diddy compared his adoption process to Madonna's, which is eyebrow-raising given Madonna's adoption controversies. Reports have suggested that Madonna didn't exactly follow the letter to the law with her adoptions. Last year, the Ethiopian World Federation accused her of human and exploiting children, claiming she misled parents into giving up their kids by promising them an education in the U.S., only to adopt them. It's curious that Diddy would compare his adoption specifically to Madonna's, especially with all the drama surrounding her. And fans are also questioning why Diddy only had his sons in that video. Where were his daughters? Hidden in the back somewhere? Well, Ava even mentioned wanting to play with Diddy's daughters, so where weren't they right there with her playing? Just his sons? And honestly, Ava looked very uncomfortable in the video. Fans were buzzing with all types of theories about why Ava looked so uneasy in that video. Maybe it was the vibe in the room, maybe she was nervous, because Diddy's sons have their own share of drama. Justin's name came up in Little Rod's lawsuit, and Christian's dealing with his own legal troubles. No wonder that atmosphere might have been a bit off. But here's the real kicker. Ava pretty much disappeared after that video. Sure, she was seen with Diddy's twins, Jesse and Delilah, a few times, but then it was like she vanished into thin air. No family photos, no videos, nothing. Considering Diddy had her calling him Papa Combs, you'd think that she'd have been around more. Now with all the scandalous allegations against Diddy's mistreating women, and fans can't help but wonder if something shady happened to Ava. It's turning into a real-life mystery, and people are left speculating about what might have really gone on behind the scenes. But here's where things got even worse. Diddy's former bodyguard Gene Dill stepped in and dropped some major tea. Gene also touched on the rumors about Diddy doing something shady to Ava. While he didn't spell it out directly, he dropped some heavy hints, saying that everybody in the industry knows what Diddy's really like. Talk about spilling tea.
And you know what's so crazy is, bruh, that all these stories has been around the industry for a long time. All these industry people know that Diddy been acting like this and doing this and try to engage. Yo, it's a lot of stories that goes around in this industry about not just him, other people. Jimmy Iovine. Ain't nobody talking about Jimmy Iovine. He got sexual charges and everything on him. But he got those publicists that's keeping it out off of CNN, is keeping it off the major news reports. Nobody's talking about that. This is something that goes on, man, that they're gonna push up under the rug, and a few years later, Bad Boy 5, 6, 7, 8 will be out.
50 Cent also believed that Diddy allegedly did some things to Ava, and he was one of the first to hint that the feds had found videos of Ava during the raid by Homeland Security. According to an insider, 50 Cent allegedly had some hard evidence about how Diddy allegedly trafficked Ava, and that is going to be heavily featured in his up-and-coming documentary. But when is it coming out, 50? For context, last year 50 Cent announced that he was doing a documentary on Diddy, saying, "Diddy do it? Coming soon, GLG, Greenlight Gang, and another one." He also said, "Rapper, I thought Diddy was a billionaire music mogul. If he's smart, he will file for bankruptcy now. Anyone with real money knows why I'm saying this. I'm the best producer for the job, guys. Here come the receipts." Now, we all dismissed his talk of making a documentary, thinking it was just another one of his elaborate jokes. I mean, he's known for being a bit of a troll. But surprise, surprise, turns out this time he wasn't kidding around. He was big serious. He then hinted that there were more disturbing details about Diddy that the feds were keeping hidden, like when he said, "This is why they put the tape out. They know we can't charge him with what we saw, but they know we can't unsee what we saw." Now, I don't know how 50 figured this out, but according to a federal leak, the feds allegedly have evidence of what happened to Ava, and unfortunately, it doesn't look good. Now, we don't have the full story just yet of what exactly happened, but when that case goes to trial, this is going to blow up serious because we'll find out the true context and extent of Diddy's crimes against women, as well as his male victims, and it's looking bad. Y'all, this situation is the makings of an absolutely crazy nightmare, but the fans have been all over it. They've been leaving comments saying, did anyone else feel uncomfortable by the fact that Diddy made a point to put his white adopted girl on the spot to tell her adoption story? She clearly was uncomfortable with the whole situation, and Diddy and his fam were just laughing and flaunting her like an object. I adopted you just like Madonna. Well, Mr. Combs, Madonna is being investigated for child trafficking and banned from other countries. There is so much wrong with this video, it's chilling. Sick people. And this whole Diddy situation seems a lot deeper than I think we all realize. Y'all, this is getting crazier by the second, but I gotta know what you think about it. Do you think Ava's okay? Or do you think that she's gonna be a key player in this case? Drop your thoughts and comments below and then check out this next video.
All right, bro, I'm going to do more research on Ava, bro. I'm finna go deep down to the rabbit hole. Whatever I find, I'm bringing it to y'all, man. But this series right here, it's cool. Like, the grown-ups, that's cool. But when you bring the kids into it, that's when they go to another level. Because that's completely sick, bro. Like, and I pray that she's in good spirits. I pray that she's in a good place. You know what I'm saying right now. And yeah, one day I believe she'll tell her story as well. But put y'all, man, thank you guys for, I always say put y'all, I be getting that mixed up, but man, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video, man. See you guys next video. Always remember, be safe at the kings and queens. Just kidding.